Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and this is your Premier League match preview for Leeds United against our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers. So following the international break, we're back at it in Premier League action. There's so much that I've got to jam pack into this particular preview. Obviously we've got the team news, some stats and facts around this fixture. We've also got Connor from One Leeds YouTube channel giving the Leeds fan perspective. We've got some Wolves fans predictions. We'll chat to my dad not only about the game, but also his heartbreak with Bennett leaving, and of course you've got my prediction and my expected team lineup as well. Wait till you watch and then see if you agree with everyone that's commented on this particular video, and at the end leave your thoughts and your score prediction and goal scorers at the end. Without any further ado, let's delve straight into it. In terms of the team news, well, in terms of like how Nuno's been feeling, he's been definitely frustrated with the way that obviously the pandemic, not having fans into the game, the international break. He's talked about how much strain it's been putting on the team. The good news is that Marcel looks like being fit. He's back in training for Wolves. Obviously there is a bit of a scare because whilst on international duty, Cristiano Ronaldo got tested positive for COVID-19. Obviously 5 of the Wolves team away with Portugal. They have came back and tested negative as Wolves on Friday before Wolves started training. They're waiting for the Premier League test to be done, which takes 24 hours to 48 hours. That'll be known on Sunday. Fingers crossed everything should be okay. But obviously with 5 of the Wolves team away on in Cristiano Ronaldo's group with Portugal, it is a bit of concern if any of those get taken out of the squad ahead. But we can only go ahead, and hopefully it's going to be no problem at all. In team news for Leeds, their skipper Liam Cooper is out again, and also Adam Forso, but Pablo Hernandez is expected to be in contention to start. And one other thing before we just get onto the stats and facts, how good was it for Connor Cody to play again for England? Not only play but score, score for England, and then be given the captain's armband. Absolutely fantastic and such an honour. And then it was great to see him again follow that up again with his 3rd cap a couple of games later. So let's look at some stats and facts surrounding this one. So Wolves actually have won their last 3 league meetings against Leeds. The last time they won 4 was back between 1958 and 60 season, which they won 5 consecutive fixtures. In fact, it is only the 2nd Premier League campaign that Leeds and Wolves have faced off against each other. Obviously they were both relegated in the 2002, 2003, 2004 season, with Leeds winning at Elland Road 4-1 and Wolves winning at Molineux 3-1. Without any shadow of a doubt, Leeds have taken to life into the Premier League really strongly, continuing that momentum from the Championship. They obviously lost that exciting 4-3 game against Liverpool at the opening match of the season, but since then they're unbeaten, winning 2 and drawing 1, which will mean a lot of the Leeds fans, as you find out again from Connor from One Leeds later on in this particular video, are quite confident about how they're going to get on against Wolves. Wolves on the other hand, on a Monday night, we don't have the best of records on Monday night football. Out of the 9 times we've played, we've only won on 2 occasions. Wolves have also lost 3 of their last 5 away fixtures, which is as many as they lost in the previous 16. And Leeds striker Patrick Bamford has had a hand in 4 goals scored against Wolves in his last 4 appearances against them, 3 goals and 1 assist, the last one coming in a goal for Middlesbrough in 2018. And finally, on the head-to-head, Leeds have slightly got the better record, winning 42 against Wolves, 32. So without any further ado, we're going to go and talk to some Wolves fans that you might recognise over in West Park. Then we're going to hear from my dad, and then we're going to hear from Connor from One Leeds about the Leeds perspective before I come back with my expected Wolves lineup and also my score prediction. I'm with Nash and Manny on West Park. It's been a fantastic match, 6-2, 6-3, 1-6, 6-4. Me and Manny just about managed to win that one. Manny, what's your thoughts on the Leeds game and Leeds prediction?
Game, yeah, it's been that long since Wolves have played, a lot of international games. I think it's going to be one of our toughest games this season. I'll be happy with a point there, to be honest. Just coming back, getting all the lads back, and hopefully they're all
score prediction.
Well, I'll go for 0-0.
0-0.
I'm going to go for goal scoring 1-1. I think it'd be good to see Leeds back in the Premier League. Shame their fans aren't
there. It would be great. We'd have been there. It would have been great to go to Elland Road. Who's going to score for Wolves?
I think for Wolves has got to be Rahul.
Rahul. So there you have it, live from West Park. And hey, Dad, how are you?
I'm fine, David. How are you?
I'm good. We're going to talk about the Leeds game, but before we do that, Dad, I know you're going to be holding back the tears. Ryan Bennett has left Wolves permanently.
I know.
To join. Is there some tears there, Dad?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on him anyway.
Yeah, but you loved Ryan, didn't you, Dad?
Yeah, he got to Swansea for 3 years, eh?
He has, and you've still got that shirt though, Dad.
Good luck to him.
Fantastic. So you're going to have to find a new one now. So, Dad, obviously missing Bennett. You can't make him man of the match anymore, even when he's not playing. Are you excited and looking forward to the Leeds match?
I sure am. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, they've started the season very well.
Leeds are playing well. They're a good side, but Wolves are a lot better.
Hopefully. So, Dad, they've got
to improve a lot, David, the way they've on the last couple of showings. Anyway, that's my.
Well, there's a lot. That's fair enough, but the transfer window's over now. They've got everyone back fit from the internationals. They're sort of a bit more up to match fitness. Dad, how are you feeling about the game? Do you think Wolves can win this game? What's your score prediction?
It's going to be a tough one. I think Wolves will win 2-1, I think.
2-1, and who's going to be scoring the goals for the Mighty Wanderers, Dad?
I'm going to say Bolly.
What's his first name?
Is it Ryan?
Ryan. Willy Bolly.
Oh, Willy Bolly.
Willy Bolly, and who else?
Yeah. Is it Therese or somebody?
Who?
Top scorer.
You want about Jimenez?
Yeah, Jimenez, yeah.
The Mexican sensation.
Say that again.
The Mexican sensation.
Yeah.
You didn't hear what I said. And Dad, finally, how do you feel about Cody playing for England and scoring and getting the captain's armband? How proud does that make you?
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I told you he's a good player, that Cody, mate. He's bloody brilliant. He'll be running that England team before long.
Well, he's in the leadership team now, isn't it? So there you have it, everyone. Dad upset about his hero Bennett leaving. However, he loves Cody, and you're predicting a 2-1 win for Wolves against Leeds.
Yeah, 2-1 win to Wolves, yeah. No problem.
And have you got anything...
With a bit of magic.
Anything else to say?
She'll need it, I tell you now.
Anything else to say to everyone watching?
Stay late.
Magic Amos.
Yeah, okay.
Love you.
Magic, look after yourselves.
And okay. Love you, Dad.
Love you. See you soon.
See you soon, Dad. So thanks to Manny, Nash, and of course my dad, Magic Moss. Now let's go over to hear the Leeds perspective from Connor from One Leeds.
Hi Dave, hope you're alright mate, and your subscribers are tuned in to this preview. Thank you so much for enabling me to come on mate, I really appreciate it, and asking me of course. Leeds versus Wolverhampton Wanderers, wow, what a game. A classic game from the past, a big game, two big clubs, and really excited for this one. Two very good teams. What can you expect from Leeds? Hellfire, gung-ho. We will not be sitting back. We don't sit back. We've seen that against City. We've seen that against Liverpool. But we've also seen that Leeds can have a defensive side to our game. You know, obviously, like I was just saying, City, Fulham, Liverpool, going forward has been great. But the defensive side over the past 2 games has massively improved with, you know, 1 goal conceded against Sheffield United away and Man City at home, which I think any club will be buzzing with. You know, I know you guys conceded 3 at home to Man City, but obviously they had some players that were inside that squad, some key players. So yeah, a huge game, really exciting game, and I know Wolves will sit back. I know they're going through a little bit of a transition at this moment in time in terms of Jota moving on, and Johnny, the left back, have also been out. So you know, we've got two centre halves out. We've got Cooper who's out, Llorente's out, but we've got replacements in Strike and Robin Koch. So yeah, really excited for this one, as I keep saying. Terrified of Adama Traore, always am, just his pace, and I think last season he added a lot to his game in terms of the clinical nature and how he was able to build a relationship with Jimenez, which I really like. You know, Wolves we're setting our blueprint on, but I do think Leeds are a different side. We're both very dynamic on the wings, both play down the wings, nothing goes centrally really. And the battle between Pablo Hernandez and Neves and Moutinho is going to be a key one for me. I'm going to go for Leeds 3, Wolves 1. So yeah, mate, thanks for letting us come on, and I'll see you in a bit.
Thanks ever so much, Connor, and let's hope it's a great game. So on to my expected lineup. Obviously, hoping that no one of the Portuguese gets the coronavirus or anything like that tested, but fingers crossed. Obviously, Patricio at the back. It's going to be Bolly, Cody, and then Saiss, you'd expect. Marcel is supposedly fit to play, so I expect him to be back, and he looked good the first couple of games that we saw him. And then on the right side, we're going to see Nelson Semedo. In the middle, I expect it to be Neves and Dendoncker. I think Nuno will stick with the 3-4-3, and then up front, Podence, Jimenez, and I think he will start Traore. Obviously, he could switch one of those for Neto. What do you think about that team selection? Would you change anything? And also, my score prediction, and you should join in with this because it's a bit of fun. If you download the Pitch Football app, you can add my code and we can compete in a little prediction lead, and I'll put the code on there for you as well. I'm going for the score prediction of Leeds 1, Wolves 2. I do not know why, but I just have this good feeling about this particular game. Leeds, I know it's going to be tough. Goodness me, I wish we could be there, because it's a fantastic stadium. It would be fantastic support from all sides. Obviously, still got to wait about that. But yeah, I'm going for the 2-1. Also, don't forget to check out my videos that I've done regionally on the pay-per-view, and also on that big project which I've done during the international break. And of course, we want to say fantastic well done to not only Conor Cody for making his debuts for England and doing so well, but also Adama Traore finally getting on the pitch and getting his first caps also with Spain. So yeah, leave your thoughts below and how you're feeling ahead of this one. What is your score prediction and goal scorers, and do you agree with my team selection and any of the other guys on what they think? So until the next one, fingers crossed we have a good performance, and don't forget to join me on the live watch along on Monday night. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.